Well, hello, hello, hello again. It is your girl, Miss Claudette, aka Naoki. As you guys know, I done a vlog about IDM Indian Temple Raw Hair 2020 in December. I done a already installed look with the bundles that I had purchased from them, and also it was a frontal, a 4x4 frontal. Well, the only thing that I've done to this hair since then is I've replaced the closure. It was a 4x4 closure, and the only thing that I've done to this hair, is changed out the 4x4 closure so that I can have a complete frontal so that I can bring the hair up in high buns and, half up, half down type of thingy. And yeah, so I gave the hair a 10. And I still give the hair a 10. The hair still acts the exact same way. And you can find that vlog or that video that I done about this hair back in December of 2020. That's 7 months ago. And this is the exact same hair. And if you remember, it looks just like it looks now. It acts exactly the same. It still has the full density of the hair, just like it did when I first purchased it. I have 30, 30, 28, and a 20-inch frontal. Let me say that again. I have 30, 30 inches. Then I have 28, 28 inches. And then I have the frontal, which is 20 inches. So it's 20 inches, 28, 28, 30. And when I bought this hair, it came right here to my head. It still comes right here to my head. So I say that to say that you don't have to worry about your hair breaking off to where you buy 30 inches and you end up with 26 inches after 2 months. You know how it goes. Not with their hair. Especially if you take care of the hair. And that I do. Back then, I told you guys that I had only used Garnier Fructis products. And I still do. I added one new product, which is the Herbal Essence Clarifying Shampoo. And I had to get me a good clarifying shampoo because using leave-in conditioners, Garnier Fructis, and conditioning the hair and shampooing it, it left a buildup on the hair. And even when I experienced that buildup on the hair still didn't act up. It still didn't frizz. Well, it still didn't tangle. And again, if you remember what I told you about controlling your frizz, if you're not the one who's like me, who don't like to wear your hair making your curls pop, what the black community does to any hair that they get, I particularly care to wear the hair in its natural state. I'm not the girl that's going to make the curls pop. Although one of my daughters did for me, immaculate. Beautiful. It's just that I like to run my fingers through my hair a lot. And it defeats the purpose if you're going to constantly run your fingers through the hair with all that product in it to make the curls pop, as they call it. And these curls really did get defined. And this actually is not curly unit. This is a wavy hair, a natural wave. But again, when you put some product on it, like the some mousse, some pomade, some gels, and defining curl creams. Oh baby, it gives you what you would want if you're the girl that likes to make your curls pop. This will give you that look. But again, I like more moving hair. I like hair that's going to move around. I like when the wind blows, the hair is going to move. I told you guys back then that I'm not the girl that constantly does reviews for companies, especially if I'm not getting paid for it. But they were really good to me in the beginning. I have a story to tell you guys. As I can't talk about the hair being bad, the hair is shaboom.com. Let me show you. See the teeth on this comb? It's not wide. No snags, no tangles, none of that. The hair still is gorgeous, just as the day that I bought it 7 months ago. I've been gluing my hair down ever since I fell in love with the hair. I wanted to feel attached to me. I sleep in this hair. I wear this hair I do the nookie nook in this hair. The hair still is giving you just what it did on the day that I purchased this hair 7 years ago. Still no shedding. Although I sealed my wefts. The only reason that I changed out my 4x4 frontal was due to the fact that it's summertime, it's hot outside. I wanted to get the hair up off my face sometimes, put it up in a high bun, in the top, half up, half down, put it in one braid. That was the only reason why I had to change out my frontal. I still have the frontal, and it still looks exactly the same because they're double knotted. So you're not going to lose hair. And then again, I don't bleach my knots. I prefer to put the concealer method on my hair. Now, I gave you guys a good review about their customer service. Well, you too will have a good experience at first. So many people have started asking me about the hair. I started to buy the hair. But I was buying the hair to order, or selling the hair to order. We got a good relationship. Everything was going well. And then one day, I had asked her for the curly hair. Oh, their curly hair is amazing too. This is wavy. Curly is amazing. And after I had then spent a lot of money with them, to them it probably is not, because like I said, I was purchasing to sell to order. And the lady told me we can't get that hair anymore. Well, she didn't say anymore. If you guys remember, when the COVID hit, it hit their country pretty hard. So everything was shut down. I said, oh, okay, that's understandable, da 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 da. Mind you, with one of the curly frontals that I had bought, it got to me ruined. It was so thin, like whoever made this particular frontal done a horrible job. I complained. They tried to give me a new one. Yes, they did. They offered to just send me a new one free of charge. But the lady said that she didn't have to do that anymore. She didn't recommend it because she just cut the 13x6 closure and turned it into a 13x4 closure, which was where all the damage was at. It was so thin to where it wasn't even doable. So she said, never mind, I love this hair, I love this frontal. It was only those few bald spots up there, but my daughter cut it off for me, so I don't have to worry about that. No, you don't need to get the new one. So me being fair, I contacted the vendor and said, hey, listen, you don't have to send me the frontal. Everything worked out. Most people would have got that free frontal. There was no need. I'm not a hoodwinker. I'm not a shady woman. So keep the frontal. I don't need it. So now what I discovered, I go back to order. This is a little while after COVID. And she hits me with our prices has went up, 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 up. Mind you, before, before the whole ordeal with me can't getting hair, the prices had already went up twice. And that's okay because I was still able to finance it, or not finance it, but finesse it and still get my money from me reselling the hair. So when she told me that it went up due to the coronavirus, that didn't sit too well with me. Baby, you already done went up 2 times. Now you're going up 3 times. Do not price gouge me with the reason being coronavirus. When you just told me that you can't get hair because of coronavirus, which tells me that you have hair, because when I started seeing videos of them, they were posting hair. And then some of the people who I turned on to the company, I had a gay guy friend of mine, to order me some hair that I needed. The hair came, same amount of time. So what we discovered is if you do complain about the hair once, then they no longer want to do business with you. If they don't up them prices up and you don't go for it, oh baby, they just will stop responding to you. And that was what I experienced after spending so much money with them. It was like all of a sudden, because we had a disagreement about something and we didn't feud it out, we talked it out. I ended up not needing the frontal. Now all of a sudden you're not answering. You're leaving me on red. Then when you do decide to answer, you come at me because I checked you about that price gouging. Now, it wasn't only me. Like I said, I started sending other people to them because, like I said, the hair is gorgeous. Like I said, I can't say nothing bad about their hair. I'm not that type of lady. Just because I fall out with you, I'm going to bash your company. I can only tell you the truth. The hair, oh mommy, the hair, you see it. You ain't blind. This is the same unit I had 7 months ago. And I wear it every day. Other than when I take it off and put it on that mannequin head when I'm letting the air dry. This hair is being glued back on my head. Can't say nothing bad about the hair, but I can say something bad about them. The customer service. 3 other people told me, girl, they just start responding. Girl, they just start responding. Then I'll have one of my other kids order it. The hair comes. But everybody who has some slight type of a problem, and every company is going to give you some type of problem, it was never with really the hair itself. It's almost like they were trying to, now that they've built up their company, it's almost like they are trying to do tactics to make you have to start buying the hair in more abundance. Because like I said, I had this month for 7 years, for 7 months, I'm sorry. If I wasn't selling the hair, I wouldn't have had no reason to buy hair from them again, because once you buy, you have. This is 7 months old. And go back on that video. It looks absolutely the same. It acts the same. I can't even read them for their customer service because I'm so stuck, because the hair is everything that it was when I bought it. It's just that you don't become dependable only to stop selling your customers simply because they had an issue with something that you produced. If your whole slogan of your company is "we don't mind replacing if it's bad hair," show it to us on photo, whatever, and we will replace it. If this is your logo, if this is your selling tactic, don't make a person have to pay a price for that. Meaning, now we're going to refund it, but we're going to stop answering you. You're no longer to be about our hair again. So for me, that was a little shady. Maybe I'm feeling a little salty because I can't get the hair, but I'm cool. I got the hair. And before we fell out like that, I had bought some shorter hair and a frontal that was shorter and straight, because I had wanted to experience the straight. And some people are like, why are you still promoting for them? Da 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 da. Well, because I'm not a mean, hateful woman. And I can only tell the truth about the company. If I'm going to tell you anything, I could tell you the pros and the cons. The con is nothing with the hair, because again, if you get something wrong, they will replace it. No, I can't say no problem. It's just that they're going to remember that. And then they're going to charge you for that later on down the line, because they're going to up their prices on your ass like that. And then, if you're not going for that because they done already up the prices on you twice, they just going to stop answering. They done got their clientele up now, so now it's like F you. So this is the straight hair. Beautiful. And all straight hair, it comes with a slight wave. It looks more like a little slight body wave to me. This is an 18-inch bundle. Beautiful. I can't say nothing about the hair. I just can't. I cannot say nothing bad about these people's hair. I would be a liar then. This is the 18-inch bundle. Straight. Look at that sheen on it. Beautiful. And not to mention, another reason why I'm doing the vlog is because I promised them that I would when they gave me the a frontal, and they took 10% off. And it wasn't because of me making a vlog. It was because of the frontal that I denied to them, of them giving me for free. That was their way of making up. But then, like I said, they just stopped dealing. And then this is the 16-inch bundle. Slightly different in color, but it will still blend. This is their 14-inch straight frontal. This is a 13 by, let me look at it. This is a 13 by 6 frontal. Double knotted. Beautiful. There's nothing that I can say bad with the hair. It doesn't shed, neither does this one. They're double knotted. Beautiful. Whoever took the time to make this one made it superb. That one frontal that I had got and had to say something about was the whole demise of our relationship. And that's the only thing I have bad to say about their company. And that's not even the hair. And most of us is really only concerned about the hair. I can deal with your attitude. Long as you sending me this. Long as you sending me this. Oh, I can deal with your attitude all day long. But don't start price gouging me. Don't start price gouging me. 3 times you go up on your price. If you don't see nothing the matter with that, then maybe I am crazy, bitch, and I'm not a broke woman. I have coins. I'm not even a broke woman. But it's the principle. And then after it was proven to me that other people who may have just so happened to got something that wasn't right and they're trying to make it right, when they come back to order again, you stop answering them? Well, we can only tell you, I can only tell you the truth about the company. The hair, everything. Once you have a fuck up on something that they got, they begin to be dismissive. And that's okay too. Like I said, I'm sad. This hair is going to last me for the years that they promised it to last. So I'm really cool. And then I found other vendors who has just as good hair. And I'll be coming out with a video for that real soon. When I'm tired of wearing this straight hair. Because I'm finna have this wig made. So when I'm tired of wearing this little short 18 inches, and I'm almost tired of wearing this long hair, but I can't seem to stop wearing it even though it's hot as hell